Alright, you guys, so hello. It's been a crazy week and a half, about 9 days. I'm tracking because of Ava. She's been sick for 9 days straight. It's been great. We've been to the ER. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Right now I'm in Starbucks line, the drive-thru. I just ordered a coffee and cream grande hot latte and a pumpkin scone. So that's what this is, the Japanese version. So that up there and the scone. Sorry I didn't mention my name. I'm Charlotte if you're new here, and I live in Okinawa, Japan. And as you can tell, I am without kids. I have 2 kids. If you didn't know, sorry. I'm a little sidetracked right now. I noticed I have a couple more subscribers than I used to. I'm driving up in the driveway right now, or I'm all over the place, sorry. I have a little bit of a scratchy throat. I've had this 2 days now. I just woke up for the 2nd day, and I'm trying to kick it with some chamomile tea, ginger, like fresh ginger chopped up, and lemon and honey. I'm out of those supplies, so I'm out right now getting coffee, then going to the grocery store and probably the place called Exchange, which is on Kadena Air Base. I'm again without kids, so I'm gonna enjoy myself, and I'll talk to you in just a minute. I'm going up to the drive-thru. Okay, so I just parked. I'm going to have my scone and coffee. And relax for a few minutes. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning here, and the store's open at 9, so I'm going to just be I don't know. I'm trying to get out of the house by myself because the last 2 weeks have been very hard. Ava started her first week of school September 3rd. She went that day, and there was a little girl there that was really sick. Well, like from her nose there was like discolored mucus. Lovely. And her parents decided to send her to school. I'm not happy about it, if you can't tell. But anyway, after that day, Ava woke up with a scratchy throat, kind of like what I have now. And then it progressed from there. The next 2 days, she didn't go to school on Thursday, the 2nd day of school. She didn't go. Mind you, we're paying for this school, so I'm trying to be positive, but there's a lot of negatives going on right now. So that happened, and then the following Tuesday, I had messaged the teacher that she still wasn't going to be coming because she's sick. Wait, no. I reversed that. She went on Thursday. She was fine on Thursday, so she went 2 days her first week. And then the second week on Tuesday, I emailed the teacher, told her that she wouldn't be in because she's got a head cold. And she said that was fine, so class began and all that stuff, and I just did some at-home schooling. I have a video down below of what I do with my 4-year-old at home. If you're interested, I'll have that link down below. And so that happened. She skipped that day, and she got real bad on Wednesday and Thursday. I think it was Wednesday where she went to the ER because I couldn't get her in to see the doctor, like make an appointment, so I had to just take her in. And thankfully I did, because she ended up getting an eye infection that day. Right before we went, she started showing signs of it. So we got cream for that, and it was dreadful. It was absolutely dreadful. My daughter she never goes to bed on her own, lays down in her bed by herself on her own. Like, that's not like her at all. So that was really heartbreaking for me. And then I was trying everything. I was trying Benadryl, maybe it's an allergy. I was trying ibuprofen, Tylenol, essential oils, Epsom salt baths, just everything I could think of, and it just wasn't working, and then she got the eye infection. She's got a bloodshot eye on the right side, and from having to help her open her eye to get the cream inside of her eye, it wasn't drops, it was cream. So it did work, but for an entire day she basically said, I see clear. Like, in other words, the medicine is clear and goopy, so she was saying it's blurry. And also her eyes swelled up, bloodshot, and pussed, and it was just like saturated right here. I said, you gotta stop touching your eyes, honey, you can't touch your eyes. And it was terrible, but she did a good job for the first week, and then now she's just fed up, and I understand completely. She's just so done with being sick, and at this time she just has mucus in her throat that she just doesn't know how to get out. We try to explain it to her, and a fever, so she's still getting Tylenol and ibuprofen every 4 hours. And now Asher's got it. He's on day 4 now, I think, and just constant runny nose, fever, mucus in the throat, just coughing and not being able to get it up. He hasn't thrown up yet, but I'm not saying he won't. I kind of want him to, that way it gets out of his throat, but you know, whatever. Yeah, so it's been fun. It's been really fun. But like I said earlier, I had this scratchy throat 3 weeks ago, almost 4 weeks ago, and I kicked it in 2 days with that tea that I told you. I'll leave that ingredients down below, and a detox blend in almond milk and matcha tea. I do that every day, and then my daily vitamins, and try to eat healthier, and it seemed to work, so I'm hoping I can do it again. Today is kind of poopy out. It's raining, but you know what can you do? So I am going on a date with John this evening. Thankfully we have a sitter that is willing to take our kids, or take care of our kids while they're sick. She's willing. She wants to. We're not telling her she has to or keeping it from her. She wants to. She cares about them, and she knows that we need some time to ourselves, because John and I haven't had time to ourselves in too long. Last weekend we were supposed to go on a date, but we didn't because the kids were sick, and so we rescheduled for this Sunday, hoping that they would be better, and they're not. So yeah, it's been fun, but the hard days don't last forever, and we will get better. We will get better. So I'm gonna drink my coffee and eat my scone and try to get some alone time. It's like to the point where I drove 15 minutes without the radio on, just enjoying my drive in the silence without kids. And just everyone's been needing me, and I'm fine with helping, but there comes a point where I just need some time to myself. Like, you've got to stop bothering me. Like, because I get snippy and I get really frustrated, say things I don't mean, and that's just the introvert inside of me, where I just need some downtime, alone time to think and process everything and recharge. So I took a bath this morning. I got up early because I scratchy throat, drank my tea, got in the Epsom salt bath. So today is a pamper me time. I don't know what John and I are going to do this afternoon, but we're just getting out, the two of us, whether that's just driving around the island or what. I don't care. I just want to get out. And he had surgery on his gums Thursday, so that's another thing mixed in with the everything. But anyway, he had gum surgery, so he's not able to eat very well, and has to take some pain medicine because it's very painful. They took skin from the roof of his mouth and put it on his gums. That's great. This is the second time it's happened. Okay, so I'm going to leave you off here, and I'll probably pick up here in a little while. later in the day. It's like 3:30, and John and I are just leaving the house, going to get some ramen at a place called Stripe, and I'll show you the food when we get there. We're here. I'm trying to find the sign. Can you see the sign? Here it is. If you are here in Okinawa, and I like this ramen place because I can find kosher ramen. It's not pork. There's a vegetarian. I think there might even be a vegan one here. And yeah, I just really like it because it's kosher, and a lot of the ramen places here are not. So this one is located in American Village. I see you. Guys, so we are at the Family Mart, this place right here. It's basically like a, what would you call it?
Family Mart?
7-Eleven, but yeah, 7-Eleven. It's 7-Eleven. On my way home, our way home, to the kids, and put them to bed, and I'm gonna crawl into bed and watch some shows. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Today I've been filming on my phone, so... Beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh boy. Sorry, a little ADD here and there. Okay, so yeah, I hope you have a good evening, day, night, morning, whatever you call it, and I'll see you in the next one.